down, like he started like trying to touch in between my legs. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl KEISARRRAAA, and I am back with another freaking video. Before we get this video started, guys, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications because your girl is on the road to 3K. Okay, what I'm about to do, as you guys can tell by the title, it's a time I went out on a date and the guy did not pay for my meal. Okay, I don't know if any of you girls or women have experienced this, but yeah, it was definitely a slap in the face and definitely didn't appreciate it. So anyways, guys, I met this guy on Instagram. I don't know how we start following each other. I saw that we had like a mutual follower. So he had followed me, so I followed him back, you know. And he messaged me and oh my gosh, he messaged me and said like, hey, what's up? Something like that, whatever. And I sent him I messaged him back and I was like, you know, hey. And so anyways, we ended up exchanging numbers and we started texting. So as we're texting and everything, guys, next thing you know, he's like, let's start talking on the phone. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's been about 2 weeks. We've been texting, so I guess I'll go ahead and talk to dude on the phone. So we started talking on the phone. When I tell y'all, the man was ready to marry me after the first conversation. He was telling me how, you know, I want you to be my wife, da da da. So first of all, red flags. Don't do that. Just if a guy tells you that he want to marry you or he can see himself being with you forever and you barely even know him, run for the moon, run. I don't care which way you go, just run, okay? So anyways, he told me that he wanted to be with me, and I realized that, you know, as I was talking to him, it seems like his personality it just seemed fake. You know, it almost seemed as if he was saying everything I wanted him to say, or it was almost like he would ask me a question just to get like my perspective, my kind of like philosophy on relationships, different things like that, just so he can give me an answer that I answered that I would like, because based off of the things that I just told him I would like. So guys, once again, another red flag, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. So anyways, he was telling me all this, so I just kind of backed up a little bit. But then the next week, dude got like more persistent. Like every day he was just more persistent. And me and my family, we had went on like a beach trip for the weekend. And he was like wanting to talk to my cousins, wanting to like, you know, be on FaceTime all day. I mean, dude, and he was also on vacation as well. He was on vacation with his family. And so I was like, okay, yeah, we can see what happens there. Like, I was like, we can see. So anyways, I decided to like, cause he had to talk to him. Like, I was like, maybe all these signs that I was getting, maybe these signs were wrong. And maybe he's actually like a pretty decent guy. So that's what happened. So when I got off of vacation, off my little trip, and he got off vacation, he was like, we should link up, we should see each other. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we can see each other. So my friend already needed to go to the city that he lived in anyways to get a vehicle. So I was like, all right, bet. So I told my friend, I was like, we can go, you know, look at this vehicle that you're trying to get, and then I'm gonna link up with dude. And he's like, he got a friend or a cousin, something that he gonna bring along. So I'm like, all right. So I get there, I'm calling to text to him, and he's not answering. And then he finally calls me back and he tells me like exactly where he's at. I meet him at the place, and when I get there, like him and his cousin or friend, they walk out, and the friend, he goes over to like he like kind of like looks through the window at my friend, and he just like turned around, and I got out the car, and I'm like, I asked the guy I was talking to, I was like, what's wrong? And he was like, she looks bougie, she looks stuck up. And I was like, no, she just don't know you. That's it, baby. She just don't know you. She don't know neither one of y'all. Like, what you think she was supposed to do? Like, get out the car. Hey guys, what's up? I'm so and so. Like, no, they had no prior conversations to me and him meeting up. So anyways, he was like, you want to go out to eat? So I'm like, yeah. And so we picked a restaurant. And by the way, guys, this restaurant was just Kickback Jacks. So you guys know Kickback Jacks, they're not expensive, okay? So not really sure he can't pay for my meal. But anyways, let me finish this story, y'all. Let me finish, y'all, because I'm like, y'all. Okay, so so anyways, we me and my friend, we get to the restaurant. Him and his dude, they are mad late, by the way. Like, mad late. We are seriously, like, trying to order our food. Like, we're hungry. So anyways, we go ahead and order our food. And, like, we basically tell them, like, it's going to be 4 people. But right now, you know, only 2 is here. So anyways, me and my friend, we order our food. They eventually arrive. You know, his friend sits beside my friend. He sits beside me. Immediately, guys, as soon as he, like, reached the table, like, well, as soon as he sat down, like, he started, like, trying to touch in between my legs. So I'm like, I'm pulling up on you. Put some respect on my name, but no, seriously. He literally started, like, trying to touch me. I'm like, yo, order your food. Like, what are you doing? So anyways, he orders his food. And then he's like, y'all barely even ate anything. And then he was like, I don't think I could ever really take you out to eat because you don't even finish your food. I'm not wasting no money. And I was like, excuse me. Sorry, I couldn't eat all my food. Dang. So anyways, he once again started trying to touch me again. I'm just like, look, no, like, stop it. So anyways, we're talking. Everyone's like kind of vibing a little bit. I could tell that, you know, his friend still wasn't like really feeling my friend, but, you know, she was like trying to have a conversation with him. He was trying to like have like small talk with her, but it just wasn't clicking. So anyways, the bills came to the table, and I took my bill and my friend took her bill because I'm like, you know, I'm just taking it. Like, that doesn't mean I'm going to pay for it, but like, I took it because like the lady like handed it like to us. Like, she didn't even ask us how it was going to be split up or anything. Like, she just handed us like based off of what we ordered. So anyways, so the dude, he grabs his friend like a bill, and he takes his wallet out, take his card out, and pay for it. So his friend had the bill in his hand just like I had the bill in my hand. So if you wanted to pay for my food, you would have took it out of my hand like you took it out of your friend. So anyways, guys, I literally was like shook at that point, okay? Like, I was shook. And then after they paid for the food, after he paid for their food and my friend paid for her food, I paid for my food, you know, we decided, was like, hey, let's go ahead and leave. So I'm like getting out of the booth. I'm like moving over. He's like, you want me to hold your bag? And I'm like, yeah. So he holds my bag, the bag of food, like my leftovers. And I turn around. Once I get up, I turn around and I get the food from him. When I turn around and get the food from him, we walk out of the restaurant. Y'all, I swear to you not, when I turned around, like after I got my bag now, I turned around, I'm like, where he go? Where he go? Where he at? Like, y'all, I'm trying to tell you, dude was gone. And one of the things I noticed, like, while we was eating is that every person, every waitress that walked past him or a customer, different people, like, he knew everyone. Everyone. Honestly, and that's what my friend was saying. She was like, yo, I can't deal with a dude that's, like, so high-key. Like, I need my guys to be low-key. Same here. Like, I don't want a guy that everybody and their mama know. Like, it's just not, it's not tasteful. It's actually distasteful. Okay? So, anyways, I ended up, like, calling him afterwards. I'm like, hey, hello. His phone was going straight to voicemail. And I was just like, wow, like, what, dude, what the freak? So I just went on about my day. I was like, okay, you know, it is what it is. I didn't really like him like that. I mean, he's cool, but, you know, the vibe was just forced anyways. Like, I was just trying to step out of my box, get to know someone, just, you know, because anyone who know me know I be chilling, okay? I don't be doing all that dating stuff. I really be chilling. So, anyways, like, the following day, he sent me like a TikTok on Instagram. And I was just like, are you crazy? Are you dumb? Are you okay? Are you really okay? Why would you do that? What the freak does this TikTok have to do with the fact that, first of all, you didn't pay for my meal yesterday. I called you and texted you yesterday. You didn't call and text me back. Like, I drove from a whole nother city. You don't even know if I made it back home. And you were the last person that I was with. First of all, sir, you're dumb. Okay? So, anyways, guys, after that, I did not message him back. I actually unfollowed him on Instagram. He continued to follow me for like a month. How I noticed that he was not following me anymore is because I noticed that he had like stopped watching my stories, because he was still watching my stories, guys, like every single story he was watching. So I ended up going to his page just to see if he was following me. And when I went to his page, he wasn't following me anymore. So I guess he finally kind of like got the hit, because I wasn't bothered as much by the situation that happened. I was more so bothered about how he went about handling the situation afterwards. Like, you sent me a TikTok to break the ice. Like, it makes no sense. Like, it makes zero sense. And I just couldn't understand why you would still watch my stories. Like, my mind was just so, I was just so curious, guys. Like, I pay attention to things like that. Like, it makes me think, like, dang, are you really okay? Like, I really be wanting to know, are people really genuinely okay? So, anyways, guys, that is the story on how I kind of got finessed. Like, I don't know if I really got, I don't know. It's a story of like how I basically, you know, went out on a date, dude didn't pay for my food, and how to avoid red flags, guys. Do not ignore red flags. But I will tell you guys, honestly, my current boyfriend, well, because that guy wasn't my boyfriend, but my boyfriend, he kind of did the same thing in a way in the beginning, like moving really fast, but it worked out for us and I love him. But anyways, guys, hope you like this video. I hope, you know, it was entertaining enough. I'm going to come out with some more story times, because I know that I got a feeling deep down in my soul that you guys like story times. So I'm going to be giving you guys some more story times, because I've been through a lot of stuff. And honestly, to sit down and record this and talk about it and tell you guys, I think it's going to be fun. But I just can't wait to continue giving you guys story times. But anyways, guys, your girl is out. Follow me on Instagram, on the road to 4K on Instagram, on the road to 3K on YouTube, and on the road to 500 on TikTok. Yes, I said TikTok. I don't know why I'm counting my followers on TikTok. I don't even get on TikTok that much to be counting my followers on. Bye, kings and queens.